Howdy, y'all. We haven't seen you since last year. It's 2025.
That's actually crazy to say out loud.
I know. It's like 2025. We're halfway to 2030. Are things gonna change? Like, are we gonna have like cars flying through the air and shit? Isn't that what was on like Back to the Future?
I feel like, yeah. I mean, isn't that crazy to think that like back in the day, that's what they thought? Like in this time, that's what would be happening,
right?
And it's actually
a flying like skateboard. No, none of it's true. Well, the robot thing is kind of scary. I don't know if you've seen that.
I don't know what the robot thing is.
Like the robots that they're making now that look like humans, but they're not like fleshy.
Oh, okay,
they're just like
AI. Like
no, but they're actual like Tesla robot.
What?
Yeah, and they play like rock paper scissors. It's scary. Anyways, nice to see y'all again.
I think I did see that because it was like Kim Kardashian.
Yes, of course she did.
And of course she did.
Like,
but also that's scary. I don't want that.
I'm afraid.
Imagine having that in your house.
And then you like, no, I saw a movie with Megan Fox and she's a robot. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Oh my God. She was hot. She had sex with a guy.
I didn't watch the movie, but I did see it.
Oh my God. She had sex with him.
So she actually has sex with him as the robot.
Oh my God. He was very attractive. Australian guy. Anyways, yeah. So we were just talking before we got started about TikTok, the ban of TikTok. Would love to know what you guys think about all that.
Well, you know what I think about it.
Sade is like a crack addict when it comes to TikTok.
For scrolling on TikTok.
Literally. It's like, I don't know what you're going to do. Because
I don't know what I'm going to do either because I feel like Reels is not the same.
And I feel what about people that have made like a career out of TikTok? Like, what are they going to do? What's the new platform?
Twitch?
Maybe. I don't know.
Some people's only income is TikTok.
Right.
That I saw.
Well, I guess they're now on OnlyFans.
What is like TikTok, but it's not TikTok?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Listen, I think if you're on TikTok...
Well, I do know, kind of, because like I got this collaboration with this company called I Am Social, and it's kind of built like TikTok. I'll have to show it to you later. I'm supposed to be a millionaire soon, so we'll see. But it's
2025.
But yeah, so like who knows? Like it's going to be crazy to like not have TikTok. I just don't. I mean, you have Reels, obviously, of Instagram, but like, what is?
I just feel like Reels is not the same.
It's not. For you, it's not. I love Reels, but I
don't know. I feel like this is me being dramatic, though,
it is. Oh my God. When I told her that, she had a mental breakdown.
I did have a mental breakdown, but I feel like it is the same. It is the same, but it's not, though.
I know.
Like, it's something about, like, the algorithm of TikTok and just,
because
like,
it's quick.
And
it's like quick. Zach said. It's like, people are just looking for that instant, like, you know, oh my gosh, and then moving on. Where Instagram and Reels, you're kind of watching the whole process, sort of.
It's longer.
I think so. I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm not a tech person.
I think it's like the shit that it sends me is better.
Right. Like you're learning all of these things.
Yes.
It's mostly housewives stuff.
Listen, if I don't know something, I jump right on TikTok and I will put it in. Like, I know. Literally, I got paint on my jeans the other day and I was like, how do you get paint out of your jeans?
Did you get it out?
Boom, TikTok.
What was it?
And I did.
What was it?
I don't remember, but I did.
It's a secret. She's gatekeeping.
Yeah, I'm gatekeeping. but that's what I'm saying. It's like anything you want to know, like you can get on there and you can just scroll.
I agree with you. I guess I'm just not used to the platform, but good thing because it's going away. So goodbye.
I did learn how to like whiten your white clothes. Apparently, if you put it like in like hot water, like in the tub, and you put like borax, and there was like another ingredient. Sorry, I can't remember what it was.
Bleach.
It probably was, but you have to let it sit there. And you let it sit there for like an hour, and then you put it in your washing machine and wash it like normal, and it literally will be whiter.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I mean, I know some people's socks at my family.
Maybe the secret ingredient was the borax.
What is borax? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
Is it?
You know what I've used it before, and I had it. It's because I used it for slime for my kids.
Oh, is it gritty?
It's like a powder. I think it's like a detergent, but it's not a detergent.
I feel like we should start doing like science projects or something on our podcast and trying things like that.
I mean, you can't. I mean, I don't think anybody would want me to do that because I feel like every time I try to make the slime with my kids, it doesn't turn out right. It doesn't
work?
No, it just doesn't turn out right.
Well, what are you going to do? I don't know. Well, TikTok,
I mean, not that I give a shit because I hate the damn slime. So it's like,
that and kinetic sand kill me.
It didn't turn out like, you know.
God, it's like whoever created slime should be just like.
Did your kids get
No, they got
slime
kinetic
or
sand.
kinetic sand.
And I bought it. That's the thing. The kinetic sand is.
You like I don't even like the fucking kinetic sand.
I don't like
honestly.
it. It's just. It's
I
like.
don't.
It's just too many things to fucking clean. Literally.
I will give you, it is easier to clean that up though.
Than
'cause
slime.
it's just
Slime
kinda
gets in your hair. Oh my. It's just no.
It's the clothes for me.
Why is that even a thing?
The amount of fucking clothes that I have been ruined from
Yeah.
slime.
It's the dye.
I just cannot. And I bet you could get on TikTok.
Why are we on
right
a slime
now.
rant?
I don't know, but I bet you could get on fucking TikTok and you
Well,
could find out how to get slime.
You
out
are
of
no
your
longer going to be
clothes.
able to do your research on TikTok. And
I
then
know, I'm
what?
so sad about
And then
that.
what? You're going to be lost. How will you
I
live?
I will be lost. I
We
don't
will
care
not
if
be
that
able to
sounds
find Sade.
dramatic. I will be lost.
Be like in her bed, like, what do I do?
You know why they're banning? Do you know why they're banning TikTok?
No.
No, enlighten me.
So it's a Chinese company, and
is?
yeah, and they're saying that like they're intentionally like brain rotting the people that are watching it. So like if you in China,
People in China watch TikTok.
so they do, but it's like educational and like smart.
So it's
smart
not any of the
TikTok.
stuff like we're seeing. What?
Correct, and
What
then
is
all the
not-
dumb stuff they
listen,
filter
What is
to
not
us.
educational?
How
about figuring shit out through TikTok?
What is
It's
not
that is
educational?
educational.
No, I agree.
And sometimes you're
I
not
agree
in
with
the
you.
mood. Sometimes you just want to see somebody imitate
Agreed.
Mary Cosby or
It's the same reason you watch The Housewives. You just want to be
Correct.
distracted. So, like, is there a Chinese version of TikTok?
Yes, it's completely different.
Is
and
it called TikTok?
I believe so. I'm not a. I mean,
That is-
don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty
Wow,
sure.
That is crazy. I want Chinese TikTok. I want to see what they're seeing. You know?
what do you feel like they are seeing that we are not seeing?
Like he said, it's probably educational. Or maybe it's what they're allowed to see. Maybe there's like a cap on it. They can't like, you know.
That sounds boring.
Oh, it's probably the dark web. Ours is the dark web.
I guess. I mean, if you could even say that.
I mean, crazy.
I mean, what have you ever seen on TikTok that was like that crazy? Honestly,
I mean, nothing.
nothing.
Really.
Literally nothing.
I started following this couple. I think it's so funny when couples are on there and they like scare each other. Oh my God. No, you don't like that. It is so funny. There's this woman that will like scare her husband. It cracks
If it's
me up.
genuine, yes.
It is
But if I
genuine.
feel like there's so many creators that make things and it seems like staged.
But her husband is like a construction worker and like she dressed up like the couch and like sat there and then threw the blanket over her and he comes in and like scares the shit. And I'm just like, that is so funny.
that would never work.
It's so authentic and his laugh is so good. It's just like, I don't know. That for me is like funny.
Have you ever tried to scare Scott?
No, I'm the one that gets scared all the time.
I've tried multiple times.
Do you? Oh my
I
God.
can't scare him.
It's like a thing in our house.
Unscarable.
Oh my
He's
God.
fucking unscarable.
My kids are all about a jump scare. I will be in the bathroom doing whatever, not even using the bathroom, whatever I'm in there
you're
doing.
like,
They're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like, and they all think it's funny. I don't like to be scared, so no, that's a no
love
for
to be
me.
scared.
I know you do. You like,
Nobody's scared. It's not easy to scare me though.
I know, because you like murder and stuff. You do. It's very scary.
Anyways,
What else you want to talk about today? We haven't been in the studio
I feel
for a
like
while.
we should touch on the trends for 2025.
Okay, what are
we're
you
looking
thinking?
forward to? What we're not.
Wedding?
I feel like in general,
general?
fashion. I feel like right now we are obsessed with fake freckles,
We are.
and maybe that's. I
don't know if you can see them.
But
Sade
I'm living for it.
Sade came into the
listen.
studio one day. I was doing a trial, and she had on freckles, and literally stopped what I was doing, and I was like, "Can you put freckles on me?" And then I have freckles, and now I've walked with them every single day, and oh my God, I love it. But is it weird that like when we're in public, we both have freckles in the same exact space? It's so funny. I don't know.
I do on wedding days because I'm like, we've planned our outfits together.
I
Like,
know.
think about it like this.
I know.
At this point, like, we've both chopped here.
That's so true.
We both have fake
Or do I
freckles.
just want to be you? I
We
think.
both plan our outfits accordingly. Like at this point, there are some people who are like, I am genuinely concerned about you guys.
I
Like,
mean,
what
I
is
think-
happening.
I-
but it's like I feel like that's how girls are. Like you see
Yeah.
something, you're like, oh my God, that's so cute. I want to do it.
When
too.
do we ever walk into a wedding and people aren't like, "Oh my God, you guys are so stylish. You're so cute." I feel like that's the
listen,
trend.
I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm
Me
like, look,
either.
if you want to know,
I painted freckles on my entire family at Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I did it on the kids. It was actually really cute.
I mean, but also I was like, this is my thing. Like,
Correct.
I know.
I'm like,
every
no.
single person in my family was like, put freckles on me. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, drunk freckles too, which was
That's
a joy.
that's something I'm loving. What are you loving?
Yeah. I don't know. I just keep praying that matte skin comes back in because I mean, clean girl aesthetic I'm loving, but like I'm over it. Like I just want more drama, I think. For 2025, I want like the smoky eye and the matte skin and the bold lip. I love all of that. I feel like it's been gone for too long.
I do. I feel
You know
like
what
it
I
has been
mean?
gone for too long.
I just feel like it's
Like
been
even
gone.
if it's like a bronzy, smoky
yeah,
something.
over the browns,
Yeah.
not like the blacks.
Yeah,
but like
I do feel like the clean
just,
girl
like, miss,
aesthetic
like,
is
makeup.
It's boring.
I
It
mean,
is. It's
yeah.
boring.
I mean, I will say like our brides are beautiful naturally when they come in the
course.
studio. They've done all the skin stuff and it looks great. But it's like I would love someone to come in and be like, I want it all. I want full glam. I want a slate eye. I want a bold lip. I want. It's like I want like matte skin. I just like love that look. It's
know,
probably
I feel
not going to
like-
happen.
I mean, don't you feel like back in the day, like in the MAC,
Yeah,
the MAC
that's what-
counter era, where
the MAC makeup.
yes, and it's like
Right.
that is gone.
That is the makeup that you can't do yourself. To
and
me,
there's a bunch of like seasoned makeup artists out there
Yes.
like that is where they were born. They were
I know.
born at the MAC counter, and
living.
now they're out there slaying hair and makeup for weddings, but that is where
know.
they started.
I know.
And like we've moved so far away from that at this point.
I know.
They need to bring that back.
It's literally like a
I mean,
soft
maybe
in
some
line.
things were like not great.
Definitely not harsh lines.
I mean, like obviously, like the Ruby Woo. And,
Oh, I love
like,
the Ruby Woo. I would put that on somebody
what was the
tomorrow.
other one that was like the purple
Russian
was it
red.
heroin?
Oh, that, no.
But I'm saying like the era of like
Yeah.
the bright lipstick.
what was it?
Like
What was that one?
Viva La.
Yeah, Viva La Glam.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
But like, if we could take those days and like alter it a bit so where it's not so harsh.
Yeah.
But like stay in that lane. I would love that for 2025. I want drama.
I don't ever really see that coming back.
don't
I
either.
don't, because I feel
It's
like we like
unfortunate.
moved into like I feel like everything is like pushed by like
Yeah.
celebrities. So like, I mean, even Kim Kardashian for her wedding day, I feel like she didn't really do
More minimalistic, more
Yeah,
like
it was a more minimal makeup
know.
look for her.
that's my hope for
Who
2025.
is somebody who's gotten married recently that you were like, wow, and like you felt like it was like that?
I mean, I don't know because I feel like everybody did that
Agreed.
vibe. The Olivia Culpa, like that. I would
I was
pick
hoping
her.
that you were gonna know somebody, because I feel like everybody that I've seen has
No.
done like the clean girl aesthetic.
Everything is like, yeah, it's super clean. I don't see, you're right. I don't see that going out because everything's so skin focused
Yeah.
now. Like you got the Korean beauty, it's
Yeah.
like everything is. I'm not saying
But it
you're
doesn't
boring if you
give
get that.
Like, I think the thing for me is it doesn't give that like wow factor.
Yeah. I think if all of our clients followed the rules and followed the assignment and they did skincare and they did all the things leading up to the wedding, then I would not mind that.
Agreed.
But putting clean girl aesthetic on someone who hasn't dermaplaned and all the things, it's not like the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same result. Not everybody has that perfect skin. I feel like someone like that who has skin issues may need a little bit of help. To me, it's like, go drama.
right.
Go drama because it's going to photograph really well and it's something you can't do.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like people want individuals. I would rather do a strip. It's just like all the things. What do you see
Agreed.
for like hair trends for 2025?
That's a tough one.
know.
Because I feel like
feel
what
like it's
I've-
always
what
the
I've
same.
been seeing is like still that like
Yeah.
really high up Anderson, like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Like that's like it's like that, but in like different variants.
And seasonal because I feel like once summer comes around, it's always like a braid or like.
And right now we're still in like all the
know.
cold weather stuff where
know.
people are wanting to wear it all down and like have a
know.
Hollywood wave or
Yeah.
like we haven't crossed over into like the spring summer stuff yet.
I know.
But I hope that here where we are, it's like humid and hot and like
Up.
I just hope
it
people
up.
I hope people are here.
Yeah,
and
me
not
too.
here.
Me too. I hope
You
that too. Just
Or
for
if
something
they are
fun.
here, let's go. Can we go back to boho? Like I feel like nobody's doing that anymore.
They're just not.
I feel like when I first met you,
That was so it.
circa what 2017,
Yeah.
I feel like that was like your jam because that was what you were cranking out all the time. And I feel like you were like, I'm done. You were like, I'm so
I'm so
over
fucking
it.
sick of it. I know.
But now I kind of miss that.
I mean, it's been a long time since we've done that. I mean, even like if it's a beach wedding or outside or whatever, they're still doing like a more
a
softened.
clean like bun. Yeah. I mean, we just had that trial the other day and it was like slick into a bun,
I know.
you know?
I mean, it did look good on her though, but
It did, but it's just
still
like we're like that's where we are, where everything is.
what
so
happened to
minimal.
like the messy, like textured, like bedhead? to me, like the half ups that were like super messy. Oh, I fucking loved those.
I know, and I feel like we were like the braids. We're so done with the braids, but like honestly,
Bring the
actually,
braids.
the braids can stay.
The twist
they can stay back.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Like even the twist. I don't
mind a
I don't
twist.
even want the twist. It's the texture. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that is what is missing.
I would like 2025 to be the year that people do what I want them to do. How about that?
I hope 2025 is the year where people don't like look at like everybody else's wedding. on
Yeah. Oh,
Pinterest
that's a
and
big
then
one.
try to like model their wedding
Yeah.
around that.
Definitely weddings that stood out for me last year are ones where it's like a dress that you haven't seen before. Or they
And I
like
feel like we did see a lot of dresses last year
We
that
really
we were like,
did.
whoa, that's
I know.
actually badass because
know.
nobody has that.
I know. So can we do that with like the hair and makeup? That's what I would like to see.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know if I listen. I think that all these like what we want are. I don't know if it's gonna happen because I
I don't know. I feel like just get the extensions. That's going to be another thing.
Yeah.
Get the extensions. Let us do what we want to do. Trust the process.
Pick something that like genuinely is gonna like look good on you, not
Right.
because you saw it
On Hailey Bieber. Right.
or like
Right.
who else like
Sophia Richie.
Sophia Richie. Like do it because like that is the most
Yeah.
flattering on you.
I
Because
forget-
that's what takes me out.
Yeah. I feel like Ashley might have been the one that said this, but she was like, I guess she had a client a while back when she was still doing makeup, and she was like, of course, showing, I want this Kim K look. But she was like, take Kim K's face out of it. No, it was hair. She was
Yeah.
doing the hair. And she like put her hand over Kim K's face, and the girl didn't like the hair. And I was like, that's really interesting because it's like, you like it because it's on that
Wow.
face.
That's so true.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like-
I never thought about that, but
Right.
it's true.
It's
like,
because it's on her, but put
she's
your
a pretty
face on that.
person. I mean, she's
Right.
a pretty person.
She-
Not
everything
saying, like-
looks good.
Like we are all beautiful, but do you know what I mean?
Not
It's like-
everybody looks like
but
that.
not everybody looks like
Right.
that. And it's like
Right.
envision like what is the best on you.
I think it needs to be more like symmetry focused, like angles, like what looks good from the side, what looks good. I just feel like I just wish people would listen to us more because we're so experienced and we've been in this game a long time. And it's like, I think 2025 needs to be the year of like open-mindedness and receiving the information, following the assignment. And let's like have some new trends or bring some old trends back.
I'm cool.
Not skinny
I'm cool
brows,
with, like,
but everything
bringing
else.
Old trends back.
Me too.
Yeah, skinny brows.
Skinny brows is a no.
That shit needs to stay in the fucking.
And Zach has agreed to flash up a photo of Sade with skinny brows.
Absolutely not. You guys, that would never happened. Like literally, nobody needs to see that.
That was
is disturbing.
There are no
Literally
photos of me
nobody
because
needs
that
to
was
see
a very long time ago.
Literally. Oh, listen.
It is.
I will
You
make
won't be able to
Michael
find
get on
any.
Facebook and
You can't. It's
we will deep dark web.
deep dive to 2010. Oh my gosh. No, but you know who I always think of and that's what I was going to say earlier was the thin brows makes me think of Pam Anderson and how she's like has this movement right now where she's not wearing
Doing
makeup.
no makeup.
Okay. Love that for her. And she's
Yes.
proud and she loves herself. And I mean, she's still got that body yaddy, whatever.
Right.
But I'm like, she's in that movie, I think it's called Showgirl that's coming out soon, right? And she has makeup on.
To see that.
And
I'm
she has
looking
makeup
for
on.
that.
And I was like, but it's still very minimal.
Yeah.
And the brows are skinny. And I'm like, I just want her to get microbladed and have some beautiful. Honestly,
I mean, it's like
get microbladed.
it's like the actress Megan Good.
Yes.
Yeah, like she is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Like back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, we all saw her and we were like, wow, Megan
Yeah.
Good's eyebrows are terrible. Like they're so
Right.
thin. But then she got the microbladed.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Imagine
that shit
Pam
was
Anderson.
Next level for her.
I feel like we need to go on Photoshop and we need to Photoshop microbladed brows on Pam Anderson because she's not wearing makeup. That is not makeup. That is ink. Get your brows done. I'm telling you because her skin is next level.
True.
And I just wish that like those thin brows are never, ever, 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 ever coming back ever.
No.
And in case you didn't hear me,
I
ever.
don't know. I feel like there was a second where they were like trying to
God.
bring that back from
It's giving 1920s.
2010 hell, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it needs to stay in 2010 hell because
Yeah.
literally like as hair and makeup people,
Mm-hmm.
like you know that like brows is what frames someone's face. How often does somebody come in and sit in the chair and you're like looking at them
Yeah.
and they're stunning, but like they
Right.
have no fucking eyebrows.
They have
And
no
it's like-
fucking eyebrows.
It's like the mother of the groom, the mother of the bride, and it's like you
It's
do the
life-changing.
eyebrows and you're like, oh shit,
I
like
know.
I look amazing.
It's
And
the frame of the face.
And it's like, yeah, the makeup looks great, but it's like
Yeah.
you're loving the way you look because
Yeah.
your fucking eyebrows right now.
Correct. You're
It's
not
like
all
you went from Whoopi
forehead.
Goldberg to
Whoopi.
you went from Whoopi to having fucking eyebrows.
Didn't that drive you crazy? Oh my God, that used to drive me insane.
Does she have eyebrows? She still doesn't have eyebrows.
My
right?
girl still probably has no
My girl
eyebrows.
still has no eyebrows.
She has no
You know what?
eyebrows.
And good on her for
Owning that.
She owns it.
Yes,
And
but
she's like,
I'm gonna
motherfuckers, y'all will never see eyebrows.
let's get
on
some
me.
microblade on Whoopi as well.
But
It does make a
Whoopi, if
difference.
you're listening,
like, please get microbladed.
I just want to see you with brows.
Yeah.
Period. The end.
Get the-
but we love you.
get the sticker
you're
ones.
Fabulous without your eyebrows.
You are. Love
I would
Sister Act.
But I would love to see. I do love Sister Act. That's a fucking good ass movie.
That was a good
I do
movie.
love that movie.
But also the brows.
But it's true. It's like the
know.
brows is game changer.
Know it. I know.
I know.
I hated the like the comb up.
You have said that like 40 times.
Listen,
I'm gonna
Zach
say-
does
I'll
not
say-
like-
I'll say
You
it
guys,
again. I
Zach has
was not
said
a fan.
on multiple occasions.
has.
He is anti-laminated.
Let it be known.
Anti-laminated
He is
brow.
very
I
anti-laminated
do not
brow.
understand that one.
The brush up, the
personally.
comb up, the
You know,
it's very
on
natural.
the right person, I love a good.
On a Sports Illustrated
laminated
model who's
brow.
out on a rock in a
If
bikini,
you're
it makes
fucking
sense.
Brooke Shields, where
Oh.
you have like those thick, like gorgeous,
a
like
moment.
you know,
Yeah.
it's like that is
Yeah.
next level.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I
we've
feel
had brows
yours are
like
kind of like
that.
that. I feel like a little bit.
They
You got
were.
bushy brows.
Guys, once upon a time they were, and then the early 20 like skinny eyebrow hell
Yeah.
took me to the pits
know,
of
so many
skinny
times-
eyebrow hell.
I feel like this sounds so superficial, but then it's like I forget that we do weddings where you're like your day is being documented for the rest of your life.
True.
It's kind of like that's the reason. That's the reason that we harp on this all the time is because you're documenting that one of the most special days of your life.
Facts.
And we want it to be perfect and we want you to look perfect. And
But I think like when you're in the beauty industry and you're seeing people every weekend and like
Yeah.
your literal job is to make them look the
Right.
best that they have ever looked in
Right.
their entire lives.
Right.
It's like you get really good at like seeing somebody and being like, you know what would be like, she's gorgeous, but you know what
Right.
would take her to
Right.
the next level.
Right.
Boom. You know?
but we do care. We do care. And it's
Absolutely.
like
And I feel like everybody is beautiful in their own right. Everybody
Yeah.
has like
Something.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has
whether it's
something.
freckles or
Right.
brows or whatever.
You know, fake
Body yaddy.
freckles.
I know, but like it's like you said, it's like the trends, right? And people who keep showing the same photo. It's like you're showing this photo because it's a trend. You're not showing it because you like it.
Or because it's like you said,
Right.
Kim Kardashian,
Right.
or Sophia Richie, who, I mean, come on, like,
Duh.
they-
Right.
they're
Can we
gorgeous,
just like be
you know?
authentically ourselves? Like if
Yes.
your inspo is Kate Hudson, let's just like let's take what we can from that photo and make it
Right.
your own instead of you being like the person that was just here before you in the chair who has the same exact hairstyle or same exact makeup.
Correct.
Can we please have some changes for 2025?
What other? What do you want to see? What about fashion wise? Like, what do you like?
I want
loving
combat
right
boots
now,
in
what
summer.
you're, like not loving.
I mean,
Do
it's
you
hard.
remember like back in the day when we did like the summer scarf?
Jesus,
When
no,
people
that is
had,
not
like, the,
anything
like,
I've ever
summer
done.
Scarves,
like an
and
ascot.
Does anyone else like remember? Like,
Is it
I
like an
feel
ascot?
This was giving very much like Laguna Beach era. Like people were wearing. Zach, do you remember?
Zach, did you
summer
wear a scarf during the summer? Please say yes.
Not a big scarf guy, actually.
I feel like okay, maybe not that. That is not a trend that I necessarily want to bring back, but I feel like there probably are things from the past that we could bring back.
I
that would
agree.
be good. And I just like I can't think of one thing right now though when I say that.
I don't know. I mean,
'Cause it's like, is it good? Like
I
could
love
you bring
punk rock,
something back?
so I feel like I could live in that all year long, just like punk rock style.
But I feel like some things are staples.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think like overalls ever get old.
I
or
feel like Doc Martens.
Yeah.
That is a state. Like we are never. That is never gonna not be a thing.
can we bring back like berets? You know, I love a hat moment.
You guys, when the fuck were berets ever?
What the fuck ever? I have my own style.
Like I missed that. When were the berets? I don't know which.
You know what? I don't even
When
like
were
you. I
berets
don't
a
even know why
thing?
we do this together. I don't even like you.
I don't know what. When were the berets?
Okay,
Please enlighten
flare
me.
jeans.
Please enlighten me.
Flares, because
Love flares.
skinny jeans are no longer, right? So, which is bullshit, because now my legs are skinny, and now you're saying I can't wear skinny jeans.
Here's where I'm at with like, and this might be very like millennial of me
Fucking
to
beret.
say that, or am I an elder millennial? I don't know. I was born in 1989, so I don't
was
know.
born
Does that
in
make me an elder
1922.
millennial? Does anybody know? No, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm old.
Okay, well, as the elder millennial that I am,
Elder millennial. That
I
sounds so
feel
dumb.
Like skinny jeans, like this.
They're
whole, like,
timeless.
they need to be in the closet. Okay, like maybe
They need to be in the
every day,
closet.
but
Right.
like they need to exist
During the
because-
winter with a thigh high boot. What the
Thank you.
fuck? Like,
I was literally just about to
or
say
are you
that.
going to wear leggings? You're probably choosing leggings. I feel like a skinny jean is
It's
snatched.
so, and I feel like
It's
that is
warm.
so much cuter than
It hugs your butt.
than the crusty leggings that are like faded that have cat
Like
hair on it.
like the pilling and
Yeah,
like no,
no.
I agree. But a skinny jean
listen, a skinny
with a
jean-
like rocker t-shirt and a flannel. What the fuck? Let us dress you. Okay.
I think that that's cute.
Yes.
And I know that
Who's making the rules
Listen,
here?
I know the Gen Zers are gonna fucking come for me.
I don't
and
really
they're
care.
Gonna say that makes you old
Yeah.
and lame. But I'm sorry, for certain outfits, like
Yeah.
I just feel like skinny jeans are necessary.
It's the same people wearing a Def Leppard t-shirt. I'm like, you're welcome. Like,
But
what the
also,
fuck?
I feel like a trend right now is like the oversized everything, like
Yeah.
oversized shirt, the baggy jeans,
Right.
like, but which I feel like on a 21-year-old, like in college, okay, maybe
It makes sense,
cute,
right.
But like
on us, it's like, what are you hiding?
not highlighting.
Like, what's under there? And I'm like, damn, I got all this. Like, you want me to
It's
hide
like,
it?
Are you secretly pregnant?
Right.
Like, what is going on? Like, why are you wearing oversized
giving 16 and
everything?
pregnant,
It's
right.
giving 16 and pregnant.
It is
Like,
giving 16 and pregnant. Like, what the hell? No, it's so true.
It's true though, and it's just like I tried to do it one day, and I just like I still found myself like taking my shirt and like stuffing it in my jeans so that you could see that like I have a waist. Like I just
Correct.
I feel like I'm giving very Meredith Marks right now. I'm very
You are.
passionate about this.
You can leave.
leave.
You can leave. You can. I'm done. Are you videotaping this?
I am passionate about this because I just feel like
yes, I agree with you.
On the wrong person, like
Yeah.
that's gonna make you. It's not gonna be flattering.
It's
on
not
you.
gonna be flattering.
It's not. It's just.
It looks. You know what it does? It makes you look like today is my day off, and
Correct.
I'm running to the store.
right.
In my Uggs and my oversized sweatshirt and my yoga pants.
Right.
Like, to me, that is just not, I mean, no shade. I mean,
No
great.
shade, because I feel like, listen, if you are in college at VCU right now and your
hair is in a
19
top knot.
and you got body like that, and everybody knows it. on
Everybody knows
campus,
what's underneath there.
Everybody knows on
Right,
campus that
right.
you were smoking fucking hot.
Right.
Then you can get away with
Correct.
that. But when you are an elder millennial,
Or a
Or
Gen
older.
X. Right. Correct.
it's like no.
She
I
stopped
agree with
trying.
you. It's like,
She quit.
oh yeah, she doesn't.
Ooh, she must
She
have
doesn't
something.
care anymore. Yeah.
What's happening under that sweatshirt?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want anyone to fucking think
No.
that. I want people to be like, God damn, like she's
know.
here with all her fucking
Didn't I-
8 million kids.
I tried the oversized overalls and with the oversized hoodie for the wedding at Dover this past weekend because it was cold as a motherfucker. And I was like, oh, I look cute, but no.
I actually do. I'm sorry. I actually did think you looked cute.
I looked like I was 500 pounds and could barely walk. And my literal crotch was between my knees.
I think that you looked cute.
Well, but like also, it's like,
But
but
it's
imagine
one of
that on
those
a
things-
21-year-old and she's in college and people are like,
and,
oh shit.
her hair is just put up in
Correct.
a top knot.
Right.
And she's just like fire.
Right.
Like that, and her fucking freckles are real.
Her freckles are fucking real.
They're not painted on.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
What do you want from us? I don't know. I feel like style. We love style, and you and I
do.
always show up for the assignment.
I feel like fashion is key.
Yeah.
I think that skinny jeans.
Those are staying in my closet.
To me, I'm sorry.
You can fuck off if
there's
you don't
always
like it.
I have a pair currently because,
Yes.
like, if I have like a boot that I need it to tuck into,
Yes,
I need to have.
I
one.
know, and you can't do that with a flare.
You can't, or the wide leg jeans. It just doesn't look right.
No,
like,
I
it's
can't
just
do a
not.
wide leg. I can't do one. I'm too skinny. I look weird.
But I don't even know if it's a matter of you being too skinny as like versus where it like
Tall
it is a
is
thing.
good.
It's like tall and
Yeah,
short,
tall and
like
short. Talls and the
something that
smalls.
might look talls and the. Oh, I love that talls and the small.
The talls and smalls, Nene.
Tall person,
Yeah.
wide leg jeans, you can pull that off.
Yeah.
Short person, it's like
Yeah, but even you, like being that you're so thin and tall, it's like the oversized wide leg on you right now. It would be like, what is the reason you're wearing
I'll be
that?
honest, like I don't love like a ridiculously oversized.
No, I love how
wide
it looks
leg
on
me.
Pinterest, but like
Yeah,
in person, it's like, ooh, I don't know.
On the right
What do you
person,
think, Zach?
that is interesting.
Scott is like, I like a skinny
I
jean.
often wonder like what men's like
Perception of
like,
oversized.
or just like that, like as women, like fashion trends are always changing, and like for a while
Yeah.
there, it was like very like everything was like
Yeah.
very form fitting, and like
Yeah.
the skinny jeans, the camis was
Yeah.
like, what do men think about like us wearing oversized shit?
I feel like oversized fits probably aren't for us, right? Like,
I mean,
generally speaking,
correct.
And
I don't
I
speak
feel
for
like-
everybody, but
And maybe that's what it is. Maybe as like an elder millennial / Gen Xer.
How many times are we going to say the elder
I
millennial?
mean, I think it's true. Maybe that is where it's like so hard for us to like
Yeah.
make that disconnect,
Yeah.
because we were in that era where
Do you think it's kind of like an anything goes nowadays? Because that's kind of how it looks to me. It's kind of like,
yes,
because you could be at the same party, you could be at the same place. I mean, if it's not like an elevated event, and you could have somebody who is killing it, and they're in their leather coat with their scarf and their skinny jeans and their kick-ass boots, and then the girl next to her who she's with
Yeah.
is oversized with Nikes.
well, and I also
It's kind of like
think that,
anything goes.
Everything isn't like super matchy too,
Right. Oh, that's hard for me too.
Where like I
Yeah.
feel like I've talked about this before, like with Mike, and I'm like, I literally would have gotten made fun of if like
Yeah.
my whole entire outfit did not match.
Oh,
like,
by the way,
you know?
so I love like my Fashion Nova or whatever. I got this like
Yes.
cheetah skirt. It's like long.
love that.
But then I got an off the shoulder shirt that says cherry and it has cheetah in it. And I like put it on and I was like, is this too fucking matchy? Like back in the day, it would have been great. But like now it's like too
Crazy part is
matchy.
I know exactly what you mean, because I've also like,
Yes.
had a moment like that where I got dressed and I was like, this feels like I'm trying too hard.
Yes.
to
And
match it.
it's like, oh my God. It's like,
because in all reality though,
Yeah.
I feel like there are some things that like are it is better when it's not
I don't
too
care.
matchy.
I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna own my shit and dress my style. And my style is not anything. It's like whatever I feel like. Everything is an outfit moment. You know what I mean?
I just think that like everything
we dressed for Dover in the snow. The other
yeah,
day.
but I mean, I feel like
You know?
everything should just be like your vibe. Like
Correct.
whatever you think
Yeah.
is like cool, then you should wear that.
Right.
Like,
I agree.
I do.
I do love fashion though.
I do, because I feel I like to see like what somebody else would do with
Yeah.
something versus like what I would do with it.
What do you think about combat boots in the summer?
You know, I do miss that time where people were
I
wearing
love
like a
that.
skirt with like
Yes.
the combat boots and like the socks and
Or like shorty shorts where the pockets
Yeah.
come down long and
I
then you
do.
have
I mean,
on
I
your
feel like
docs.
that's-
Dr. Martens,
I
remember?
feel like that's cool, but I feel
Yeah.
like, you know what? Sometimes I'm like, is it because we're here? Because I feel like in New York in the summertime, there is probably going to be a girl with a shaved head,
oh, so cool.
with a fucking tank,
I'm living for
no
that.
fucking bra, fucking cut off shorts, and
Yes.
her fucking Doc Martens off, and she's gonna look hot as shit.
To me, that is a never ending style. I would wear combat boots all year long.
I feel like Zach is like what they're like going off right now about.
On a tangent.
Right.
no, I'm
These are very
I'm
much
listening.
girl conversations though.
You know, I remember I was on a wedding and it was actually with Joanna Ellis, who we love. Remember back when she was doing weddings?
Joanna, we love you.
We love you and we love all of your girls. So it was like a sorority wedding. And I remember this girl was like, hey, Jen. She was like, oh, you really do have a style all your own. And I was like, what does that mean?
Knowing you, I know at first.
Oh,
you were
I was like, I just wanna-
You were like, hold on, what does that mean?
And I had on docs.
Huh?
I had on shorts and a white tee and a bandana in my hair. And I remember I was like, is that like a dig? I was like, I wonder what that means.
No.
But it's like, I'm always going to be authentically myself. You know what I mean? And it's like, you should bring it. Like, if you like skinny jeans, fucking wear them.
Correct.
You know, I mean, oversized is not for me. I'm just going to say that. I look like a child, literally, or a boy.
I don't know.
Hello, Pip.
I just
Like,
feel like
it's just not-
I feel like the oversized, it's got to be like paired with the right things.
Yeah.
It's like I have like that rugby shirt that I wore. And
Well,
and
Sade
it's
looks good in everything.
super
but-
oversized. And
Yeah.
at first, when I first bought it, I was like, you know, like you
Yeah.
almost want to take a belt and
like, yes.
in the waist, and it's
Yes.
like, but then I put leggings on with it. And I was like, okay, like
Yeah.
something is form fitted. Like
Yes.
it can't. To me, it's like the whole entire thing can't be baggy. Something has
agree.
to be form fitting. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look like Jabba the Hutt.
I know, it
literally,
does feel that way.
Jabba the Hutt walking around like.
I know. It's
You
just like
know?
it's so hard. It really is. It's like what is I mean, I don't think age appropriate really fucking matters, as you can tell.
Well,
but
you know how how we feel about age.
Yeah,
like to me,
but-
that's not a real thing.
I mean, age appropriate is like I shouldn't be going into like I don't even know any of the children's stores, like Limited to or something. Like, I can fit in the clothes or Gap Kids. Like, hey, I'm just in here shopping for me. But like, age appropriate, like, who gives a fuck? Like, if you feel good in it, wear it. But like, I just like
Agreed.
2025. I feel like is going to be a cluster mess, like this year was. It's like everybody's doing a little bit of everything. I mean, are you going to work? Or are you going to the gym? Or are you going to like hang out at your sister's house? Like, it's all the same clothing. Nothing is like.
I mean, I feel like if I'm being honest, I feel like we're all just kind of like winging it.
Yeah.
I
I love
day.
getting dressed up. We've already talked about that.
I live for an outfit moment.
Yeah. The scarf during the summer. Can you please do that and wear it
That's
on set?
a trend that can stay in the past.
I was going to say, I need to see what that looks like. I don't remember that
I
trend.
wish we could like flash this up on the screen.
We can.
Because
Zach
I
will
feel
do
like
it.
that you guys.
It's probably a picture of
I
Zach.
swear to
with
this
the
was
scarf.
a thing. Much like everything when everything was belted. Remember when we took the giant belts and like the big
love the
costume,
big
or,
belt.
like,
Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah.
in the early 2000s
Yeah.
when we were like dressing business
Everything, like,
casual to go to the club. Does everybody remembers that, right?
I definitely do. Yeah.
The Juicy Couture
Oh
sweatpants.
God.
Yeah, there you go.
But that,
Juicy across the
have you
butt.
seen that is coming back?
I don't mind that.
And I'm living for it.
I can't wear that. I have no butt, but you should.
I mean, listen, I feel like that is one that I'm okay with that.
That's really in right now, right? Like the sets, like the comfort sweats that
Yeah.
are all one color. Like, yeah, to me,
That was
it's not
the
me.
comfort set before like comfort sets was a
Correct.
thing.
Correct.
It was
Juicy.
I love that the UGG boots have come back.
Love an UGG boot.
We
both
do
do.
too.
Yeah. Are they for out? I don't know. I wear mine around the house.
Now, I
don't wear
will
mine out.
say the UGG boots that like we were wearing were not like the platform
Right.
ones that they're wearing now. We were just wearing the regular ass like UGG boots.
I know. It's just so weird.
And like
how
preferably when they were like worn in and it looks like you fucking climbed Mount Everest in your UGG boots, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Or it looks like you smoked a cigarette and then like a butt fell on.
Oh
like,
God.
You know, like
You know
I like remember the paparazzi photo. Like, is this just me? But do you remember the paparazzi photos from like the early 2000s? And it would be like magazines, and it would be like celebrities are just like
Nicole
us.
Richie, like
Yes.
like out and about.
I loved seeing that.
Yeah.
I would love to see. Like, I love seeing like what celebrities were wearing when they were out and about.
Did you know what? Something I learned on TikTok. Speaking of Uggs, like if they're dirty, you use dry shampoo to clean them.
I did see that.
was like,
or if you get water, like if water gets on them, it like stains it. Like, you can get it out with dry shampoo. I know.
I kind of want mine to get stained so I can try it, but also
Listen,
no.
they don't like them lived in with cigarette butt marks and stuff. Like now they have to be like pristine.
I agree. Well,
I'm loving that.
I feel like we're on trend always, though.
I mean, I don't ever really feel like we're off trend because I feel like we're just dressing like however we feel
Oh my
comfortable.
God, I remember this wedding that we were on at Oakdale. And I just remember the girls, they were like, I could hear them like talking in the distance about us. And they were like, gosh, I really wish that I could like dress like that. I could never pull that off. And I was just like,
That is insane.
But
to me
also it's
because
like
you can.
You're 21 and you're not even fucking married.
Correct.
Like, go.
You can.
Oh, but I live for those moments because I'm like,
Literally.
checking that off.
I mean, I'm living for that.
Yeah.
But it's true. I mean, like, I
know.
feel like you just have to, like,
Own it.
just own it and
Yeah.
do you.
I know.
And fuck the haters. There's always going to be somebody that
What
has
is our
something to
motto for
say.
2025? What is your motto? Like, how are you going into the year, and what are you gonna try? I mean, besides follow the money, that's everybody.
Where the money resides?
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I want to be that person that has something like inspiring to say. But
Yeah.
honestly, like I'm just gonna
Trucking
try to,
along.
Like, yeah. Honestly, I'm just trying to like survive.
I'm taking no shit from
And
anyone.
make
That's
it
where I'm at.
real.
The negative comments, check. I'm not taking that. I'm clapping back this year.
We love
in life.
Listen, I'm living for you with your.
Yeah.
You're not taking it up the
I'm
ass
not with no lube.
with no lube. And
I'm not.
That's the nail right.
I'm
on the
not.
head for you.
You
But
know,
also, when the fuck have you ever?
I do it for work all the time, and
I
like,
think people would be shocked to know that about you because
oh, I'm telling you,
you definitely give.
the best lesson I could give anybody, and my motto because of 2025 and what I'm thinking is like, don't let people railroad you.
Correct.
As a business owner, don't let them railroad you because they will. And the people that you do the most for do the least for you. And that is a fucking fact. And I am done. I am done taking the 3-hour phone call.
You can leave.
You can leave. Are you recording this? We love Meredith Brooks.
I'm obsessed. Yes.
Oh my God.
This past,
Salt Lake City Housewives,
this
we are
past
living for.
episode, listen.
Oh my God.
Just everything that happened on that episode.
Do you think that Brittany was recording?
Fuck out. Yes. 1,000%.
I don't think she's smart enough.
I
don't think she's that
Oh my
smart.
God. She definitely was recording. She got busted and she
then threw a
quickly
tantrum.
like retracted. Yeah. Like
She got out of the bus and she was like, I'm like, this is too much.
listen, I was cracking up on my couch. I was living for that because I was
Meredith
just
is-
like, and of
I know.
course Whitney was the person. I was like, I'm gonna go check on her.
I know.
make sure
Whitney's
she's
kind of
okay.
boring this season.
Yeah, I do. I do feel like she is kind of.
Are we in
I
reunion?
do love her.
Are we in reunion territory yet, or we still have more episodes?
I think we have one more episode, and then we're in reunion territory.
What do you think about Heather Gay this season?
I think Heather is in her Ozempic girl era.
She looks so good.
She's lost the weight. Homegirl is snatched. She correct.
My girl is.
She's not churning fucking butter anymore.
No.
She got her like whatever she's done to her face. I'm living for that.
And
Like,
her being like a ride or die for Meredith with the bugs in the room, like looking for the microphones. Zach, this shit would like if you watch any Housewives, you have to watch Salt Lake
Because
Meredith
so
is the most
funny.
fucking paranoid person on the planet. They are away. They're in like where are they at? Like
I can't even remember.
not Peru. They're somewhere. Anyways, they're on vacation. And she's convinced that one of the other housewives has her room bugged. And so Heather is like, you know what? I'll come help you look. And she's like picking up like a lamp. And they're like, she's like, nope, none here. And I'm just like,
The fact that she was just the fact that she was egging that on, I was literally
too, because I was like,
yes.
because
I
she's
would
like,
be-
you know what? This is fucking ridiculous.
It is
and I'm going to come
ridiculous.
here on your planet and I'm going to entertain this because I got nothing better
correct.
to do.
She was like, why not? Let's just entertain
Brittany is
it.
not smart enough to microphone a room. Brittany is not smart enough to video a conversation. I'm sorry. I disagree with you. I think that was an accident. And it just was. And she just had to defend herself. But I just don't. She's like a non-character
I
to me.
disagree. I think she definitely was trying to be messy
Do you?
and record. She for sure was. Like, if you run that back and look at that clip, look at how she's looking at her. She knew exactly what she
That's
was
interesting.
doing. The fact that she like tried to play that off as if she was like, I'm like, come on.
I was wondering if you were watching it because I was like laughing so hard to myself.
I was dying.
Meredith
laughing.
is just, oh, it's so good.
And Mary, like, get her Meredith. I was
I
like
know.
living for that.
Mary is like, yeah, she's good this season.
She is good this season.
Anyways, I hope you guys are watching because it's really good.
Obsessed. I love
I
that we
know.
always have to do our like little.
I know we shift, but that's who we are.
I mean,
Would love to hear what you guys'
so
2025
what is yours? What is yours for 2025? Obviously, you're
Taking
not
no
taking it-
shit.
You're taking no shit.
I mean,
You're leaving the
definitely
lubricant.
following the money. Working with the clients I want to work with. Not picking and choosing, but like, yeah, picking and choosing. I feel like there's certain places I don't want to work anymore. There's certain things that I'm kind of like, I don't need to do that. I want to find joy.
You know what? I take back what I said. I think in 2025, like, I'm looking forward to putting myself out there more as far as content is
Oh,
concerned.
that's a good one too.
And
We both need to do that.
I just feel like that. Like, I feel like it's one thing.
it's a
to
missing
just-
element in our
Yeah,
lives.
because it's like people hear
Yeah.
you, but people want to know who the fuck.
but not
you
on
are.
TikTok. So where are you gonna be? You gonna be on
I don't know.
Reels?
I'll be on Reels, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Content.
depressing.
I know. Right as we're like, we're gonna do content, and like now they're like TikTok is banned. Like perfect timing, guys.
Right.
But no, I think content. Get on top of our content.
Yeah.
Don't take shit. Be selective and like
Feel inspired.
Feel
I
inspired.
feel like that is one that we
Find
say,
the
like,
joy in
every
our work.
year, that like this
Yeah.
is the year we're going to be inspired. And then
Yeah.
it's like you have like a couple that are just kind of like,
yeah.
like a dud, and then it's like you're a deflated
I think a good one for us too, just as like hair and makeup people, is like speak up to your client and like let them know your thoughts. You don't have to be a dick, but just like, like let's talk about this. What is the reason that you like this?
Right.
Let's, I mean, I want people to listen to me. That's
I
kind
want
of like,
people to listen to me too, because I feel like at the end of the day, we have your best interests at heart. Like,
Definitely.
it's not about like me sitting here psychoanalyzing you.
We're
like,
not.
like
not.
it's literally about like,
right.
what would look.
People
wrong
walk
as
into
fuck
the
on
studio
you.
and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys are so pretty. And like, it's intimidating coming in here. And I'm like, I love that because I want you to feel I want you to feel inspired when you see us.
Yeah.
So like listen to us because we know what we're doing. We know what we're talking about. take some inspiration from your artists. That's the kind of people I want to work with.
I don't want anyone to feel intimidated because I think that's ridiculous. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, it's like no one should feel intimidated because it's like I woke up just like you. Oh, you know,
I put my pant legs on one at a time, just like you do.
Like you
You're the
know,
same.
I'm like, am I a politician now? Like,
you need more hands in the
right. But it's true. It's like at the end of the day, we
don't want to intimidate anybody,
I
but
don't want
certainly
anyone to be intimidated.
be inspired.
Be inspired,
Yeah.
but like also like listen to your professionals. I feel like we've said that on multiple episodes. Where it's like seriously, like if you're gonna hire me, if you're gonna spend the money, if you're gonna take the time to drive from wherever you're driving from to come visit us and have
fly
this
in
trial,
from Texas,
then
you know.
if I say you need to get the face framers, get the damn face framers.
If you need to dermaplane, listen to us. Like if you want the best result, please listen to us.
If you need the extensions, get the damn clip-in extensions because it's like skimping on such a big day is never
and having the expectation of what it would look like with those. It's like
it's never going to.
It's never going to happen.
You're never going to get the payoff.
You're never going to get the payoff.
You're not, and it's like you're still going to look good because at the end of the day, we're good at what we do.
Right.
But, you know. Right. It could be over the top.
Don't skip over $300. Just get the extensions and like it's just you and I need to get better about that. Not being afraid to like. You know what? That's great, and I love that for you. But like, I really think that this would benefit you if you X, Y, and Z. You know. But I don't think we're pretty good about speaking up.
I was going to say, I feel like we're pretty good about it, but I feel like the message needs to be to listen.
Receive
it. Yeah.
Receive the message. And it's not in a dick way, and we're not trying to be intimidating. It's that we have your best interest. We are the starting point of your day. Period.
We're all hair and makeup people across the land. I know you saw on TikTok, like the bridal hair and makeup artist who did this girl's hair and makeup. And then that girl, like, I can't remember what her name, but it went viral because she got on TikTok. She was like, I couldn't wait to make a TikTok about this. And it's
then
like
she washed her
face off. And then
the makeup she did on herself looked just like the makeup artist did.
And it's just like, I have a lot of feelings about that because I'm like, girl, you just wanted your 5 minutes of fame.
Correct.
But also, at the same time, it was like, why did you hire her? Why did you have a trial? Why did you?
It's super hurtful. It's super hurtful. And like, I loved how like in the comments that people were coming for the girl that did that to her because like as artists, like we're not perfect, correct, but we certainly are approachable enough that if you spent the money with me and you hated your makeup and I would rather you tell me and let's fix it together. 100%. Don't be a dick and
any real professional would never be like
correct.
Upset. There have been moments where like you're like I disagree with you, but at the end of the day, like we want you to be happy,
right?
So it's
exactly
I thought that was like really crazy.
I know.
Don't do that. Don't do that in 2025.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Just tell your artist how you feel.
Right. God, that was heartbreaking.
I know. I felt bad for her because I feel like you could hear like the hurt in her voice when she was talking about it, and I'm like. That is shitty.
We're human beings.
Why the fuck are you getting on TikTok to let the world know that you couldn't wait to wash your hair and make like your makeup off?
I mean, I do think that sometimes people forget that we're human and that we like have families and like feelings and a heart and like our like heart is on your head and on your face. Like the things that we're doing is like we put our heart and soul into. And if you go in a bathroom and you wash it off and you make a joke of it and you do a TikTok, like that is you're taking a You're taking a stab at who we are as people.
Right.
As a creative, you take everything personally. We have feelings. We cry in the car like other people. We, it's
or
like
we get in the car and we're just kind of like,
drained.
It's like You're like like the whole day. You're like tap dancing and it's like,
yeah. And you can have a great day, and at the end of that day, somebody says something negative, and it will literally take the wind out of every sale that you have.
Or there's like the one girl that like everybody's living for the hair and makeup that you're doing, and then there's that one girl that's negative who's like
who knows more than you,
who wants to plant the seed, and it's like I mean,
we didn't have as many of that this year, though. I feel like
we really didn't.
I feel like
I think that we leveled up.
The closing of the weddings this year were outstanding, 1,000%.
Sarah Deeb was.
Even
dream.
Who did we do the other weekend at Dover that every single person was Sarah.
Yeah.
Like everyone was just like so energized and like so happy, and like the whole thing fit. And I love that for us, because like we do like
We thrive off of
we
that.
thrive, and we like love each other. We love what we do, and it's just like, yeah, that's the energy that I want to bring into 2025.
Correct.
And just like hold it through the whole year.
I mean, I feel like it's already started. That was our first wedding.
Yeah.
For
It was bomb.
season, and I feel like that was
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, you guys will have to
We're
follow
riding
along.
that. We're gonna ride that wave all the way through 2025.
Not me on a surfboard. Surfboard.
Cowabunga.
Surfboard. Well, I think that wraps it up, right?
Yeah. Cheers. We have to end with a cheers.
Well, happy 2025, everybody.
2025.
Love you.
Lisa Bar.
You can leave.